Can y'all hear me? What's up, BB? Can y'all hear me? We're seeing that, y'all. I was trying to type in museum again. Wait, hold on. I don't think I'm spelling it right. Hold on. Museum. What up, BB? Museum. Y'all, where's Sam's page at? Oh, there it go. There it go. There it go. Hey, y'all see put a cast on her. What's up, Keezy? Y'all see him try to get on me, y'all? What up, Raw Will? Come on now. Come on now. But like I say, I mean, you know, shit. Oh, he's going live on YouTube? Oh, man. Yeah, because it ended. Oh, that's crazy. He wouldn't have. He started his live? What's up? He started his live, Raw Will? Because I understood what he was saying. And he was about to get real vicious, I think. Wait, hold on. Them hours be going by fast. Yeah. Well, look, y'all. I mean, if he started his live or you just saw his post, well, just see. You know what I mean? Well, I already sent to this thing. I mean, should he know where the, should he know where we at? I mean, shit. Can you?
Yo, now I can.
Wait, so he started. Go ahead.
Before you just clicked me in, I couldn't hear a word. It was dead silent.
Oh, shit. Okay, my bad. So I guess that's what I'm saying. This page be tripping. Well, look, that's well, shit, man. I get it. I think he was about to say something real vicious. But what's up, EB?
What's up, man? I see you niggas up, man. Phone them on, and I see the P page go live. I said, that's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah,
that's what I'm talking about, man. What y'all was
yeah.
on about?
Just we just up here popping and stopping it, man. Just just getting different views and just different things and different understandings. You know what I mean? For all y'all that don't know, right? When we first started this page, right? EB, this the one that's up here right now. He was original. You know what I'm saying? He was from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? Me, Davo Legendary and EB was us three, right? Now, y'all know that y'all haven't seen him in here. Like this is his first time in here, right? So now, EB, let me ask you, when this page was started, right?
Yeah.
What was like the idea of it, or how we started this shit?
Well, from what I could remember, right? Because a lot has happened since. But if I could remember the general idea of the purpose of this page was to create an outlet. We used to sit around, we used to talk about how the game is this and the game is that. And we said, well, what are we going to do about it then? We're going to sit around and keep complaining about the game? Or are we going to, so the live started as information based. It was, spot for us to congregate. But
But
at the end
but
of the
but you
day, for me personally, I felt like the page started because I feel like we all agreed that the problem in the game was a lack of understanding. And the reason why there was a lack of understanding because there was nothing being taught. There was no dialogue. So we created the dialogue.
okay, now for sure. Okay, now that would be like the soil that you put over the seed, right?
Right.
I'm asking you, what was the seed? Like when we was going first, like what was the thing that was gonna, were we gonna change the dialogue on the game or change the dialogue on pimping?
I,
Basically,
I don't remember
did this
ever
have
talking about
anything to
changing
do
the
with,
dialogue on the game.
okay, because what I was explaining was, right,
Yeah.
this was really meant for squares. We really
Right.
wanted the squares to come up and then leave with the P perspective.
Right. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You absolutely right. But at the end of the day, it was. You're right. It was for squares, but it was also for the people in the game with a lack of understanding that don't understand what the fuck they doing or what the fuck they doing it for. So now let's get up and let's talk about it. Let's really start from the first step, the mental aspect of the game. Let's get that part down pat.
And that comes from your own personal values.
Right.
I don't see this the thing with me, man. Like, okay, yeah, we peas, we turn hoes out, shit like that, man. The best hoes I done had have been a turnout, and I ain't trying to turn no nigga out. You
Right.
know what I'm talking
Right.
about? So ain't no reason for none of these cats to sit here and is trying to tell him why he should be a pimp or not, man. Motherfucker gonna be a pimp because he's a pimp, man. You know what I'm talking about? And I kind of feel like this has turned into a whole new fad. Everybody want to be in the game. You know what I'm talking about? The hoes want to be in the game for the wrong reasons. Fucking with these niggas that shouldn't even be in the game. You know what I'm talking about? So it's one thing to sit here and have your entertainment. Okay, I can dig it. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, man. But come on, man. If we gonna keep it real game orientated, keep it game orientated, man, and leave it for the game. This shit ain't for everybody. You know what I'm talking about? This shit is for the game. And this game is really a small circle. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, man. I mean, and that's my perspective. You know what I'm talking about?
And
Shit.
the
Don't
cold part
that,
about it is the cold part about it is you right, but there's so much fraud and so much con artist shit going on in the game. You can be fooled.
exactly.
You can be
But we
fooled
making
just like
it,
these hoes.
but shit like this, social media, shit that don't come from the actual concrete is making it easier. If you understand what I'm talking about. Now
Now
I
I get
understand
exact.
why cats. I understand why cats do what they do. So don't get it twisted. Like I mean, I dig it. But I'm just saying this is why certain shit is happening. This is why a lot of cats sitting here thinking they can just wiggle in. They see it's this easy. You can have a motherfucker go hop on this motherfucker right now and talk some shit and sound kind of slick, and all of a sudden he's going to assume he can
Well,
pimp it.
well, what to add on to what Shove was saying, if we really keeping it 100, if we really keeping it 100 and we not fuck being politically correct, if we really keeping it 100, when this page started, this page was filled with pimps jumping up here getting roasted, being told they not a pimp. This was something kind of like the Shark Tank. Niggas was jumping up here getting roasted thinking they pimping. If we keeping it 100, I can name
But
a
at least
couple
that's the
niggas that are
game, though.
I
But at
could I
least
could
that's
name a
the game.
couple niggas that are cool in this on this page right now. I was around from the first day before I know niggas that then got on this live and jump up here and are cool now. That then got up here and changed their name and oh damn, you right. I might not be a pimp.
But at least that's the game, though. At least that's the shit that happens on the
Absolutely,
concrete. You feel what I'm talking about?
absolutely.
Shit. I like
Yeah,
that
because
part.
I'm gonna say,
Shit.
niggas used to get up here and get roasted. I didn't see niggas change their name. I didn't heard niggas verbally out their mouth say, "Damn, you're right. I'm not a pimp. I thought I was. I'm not." So it's like, yeah, it's all. So it's like at the end of the day, the page is open. If you a square coming in here, okay, you finna get a bar of a pimp's mind, of multiple pimps' minds. You're finna get a bar of a pimp's perspective. If you in the
Right.
game and you ain't never sat down and chopped it up because a lot of the same thing a lot of these niggas say is ain't nobody teach me nothing. Niggas don't want to teach nobody nothing. But see, okay, so
Don't
let's
everybody
take
need to be taught, though.
no,
You
you
know?
absolutely right. You
Shit.
absolutely right. But when niggas crucify niggas for mistakes but don't teach them nothing, then it's like, damn, how we gonna keep crucifying these niggas for the bullshit they doing and they really don't know no better? Really,
But,
just want to be some
so
pimping.
I guess so it gets to the point where you gotta see. I ain't got enough time for that. I'm focused on the hoe, not the nigga. Plump leg period. So I'm just like, man, I can always. I mean, I ain't gonna say always tell. I ain't no motherfucking psychic and shit. You feel me? But you know, I can somewhat tell, man, when motherfucker come around me, man, if he got some pimping or not. You know what I'm talking about? So I
For a
ain't gonna
fact.
sit here and
And even
explain
when you're not,
myself and try to give a motherfucker some game that don't deserve it, man. You know what I'm talking
and
about?
even when you knock a new bitch, you can tell if her last folks was doing some pimping or not, right?
Exactly.
Right. So
No,
that's
no,
and
no,
that's
no, no,
what the
no, no, no.
problem is, though,
Actually,
P.
no, 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 no. I take that back. My
Well,
bad.
let me hear it. Let's talk about it.
Because I can't really 100% go off no whole say. I go off her actions,
No, no,
obviously.
that's what I'm saying. Her
Yeah,
actions, the way she's hoeing,
but
you could
still the
tell if she
bitch.
was up
But
under
hold on,
some pimping or not.
but hold on, no, 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 no. But don't get it twisted though. We can all say anybody that's really done some pimping, man, can sit here and say they had a hoe that was supposed to do things in a certain fashion that just didn't because they just wasn't supposed to be in the game from the beginning. You know what I'm talking about? So if I come across a hoe and I feel like this bitch ain't doing what she's supposed to be doing, I can't blame it on the last folks she had because maybe the hoe wasn't supposed to be a hoe in the first place. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe this bitch just wasn't. This did not belong, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
I'm
But
not gonna sit here and blame whoever she been around because me myself, I'm not gonna sit here and try to feed a bitch game that ain't paid for it. You know what I'm talking about? So you know, as soon as I see that shit run out, man, shit. You know, I'm moving and grooving with it, Jack. You know what I'm talking about? So a bitch ain't gonna get no. I ain't gonna trick off my pimping. You know why? I'm gonna give a bitch free. If I give you a teaspoon, bitch, you don't deserve a tablespoon. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, fuck all that shit.
So look,
You know what
so
I'm
I
talking
understand this. Look, so I understand this. I understand this, right?
about? So you
That
can't. I don't feel like
maybe
you can
she didn't
blame.
need
You
a
can blame the last cat, man, oh, because of the
no,
hoe.
but it's
It
not
probably
blame
ain't
because
even the
it
hoe
goes
anyway.
both ways.
She a
Look,
no.
this the thing, right? So look, this the thing, right? You for sure can tell if a bitch is being pimped on, right? But on the other side, right, a hoe ain't gonna, like how Fig said, I ain't finna give a bitch no game she ain't pay for, right? So the flip side, a hoe might come, I'm not saying it's right, but a hoe might come to a situation, right, acting like she's never been pimped on in her life to see what you know. You see what I'm saying? So that goes both ways, what I'm saying. That goes
But she
both
gonna
ways.
see if she can
But
get over on you too. That's what
right,
hoes
that's
do.
you just said the same thing. That's why I just said. That's why I
Yeah.
just said.
Yeah, man.
So
She
what
gonna
I'm
see, man. Let me see how much free game. Why you think renegades exist?
look,
All them hoes
no,
did
look
was
for
get
real.
free game
Look,
from pimping, man.
so look. Now I realize. Look, I get it. I get it. And this one I bring this up. Okay,
Right.
game within the game versus game. I'm here to chop up game, which is knowledge for sure. Game within the game. Now, if certain people just always want to hear about game within the game, then change the channel when we ain't talk. But I'm here, like I say, we here with game. So whether it's teaching about this or teaching about that's game, it's knowledge. And that's something. Sometimes that's what's limiting these men's pimping, right? Even when it comes to the whole, because all they're focused is what game within the game. There's only so many ways around you're gonna teach a bitch how to prostitute,
Check
especially
this
when she
out.
can't write. Go ahead, go
Right.
ahead.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, Pete. But
No, but I
check.
just wanted to get that understanding
Yeah.
because I
See,
think that's where the differentiation
I
is.
like the fact that your channel is called Pete's Perspective because we all have our own perspectives. And
absolutely.
you know, I wrote a book called A Pimp's Perspective. You feel me? With
Right.
another pimp, and we disagree on shit. You know what I'm talking about? So, when it comes to me myself as a gentleman. You know what I'm talking about? A professional gentleman. Because I don't even like to call I ain't gonna lie. I don't even like to call myself a pimp like that anymore. I call myself a professional gentleman because everybody that's calling themselves pimps, these niggas is not pimping to me. You know what I'm talking about? And this is for the simple fact that cats have so many different ways they think this shit is supposed to go. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm like, I see me, the only reason I wiggle the way I wiggle is because of my values. You know what I'm talking about? And not my goals, my values. What's important to me, what makes sense to me, how I wiggle, why every decision I make, you know what I'm talking about, is from my values. You know what I'm talking about? See, these cats think this shit is a hustle or we're trying to get some money. No, this is about what you believe in. You know what I'm talking about? So if a motherfucker don't believe in the same shit I believe in, okay.
Now,
It did.
let me say this, and it's crazy. It's so funny that you said that, right? Because I said some controversial shit earlier talking to Shove. It was controversial as fuck, but I didn't care. I like being controversial.
Right.
And what the controversial was is I was saying, you know, what if the pimp is what if the pimp is the last phase of the game? What if ain't none of us? What if ain't nobody that's actively pimping a pimp? What if you just pimping?
What do you that? But that's
What?
even you
Why be a
asking that
pimp?
question. That's still,
It's
but
it's pimping.
that's still even you asking that question. Still focus on your own values. See me, I'm not worried about
Absolutely.
the next motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? See, I just know what my values are. You know, I only want a bitch around me that shares the same values. And if I fuck with some nigga, man, say he's so pimping, man, I'm gonna know that. Cause I can tell by his values. I can
Right.
tell by his actions, her actions, everything, because
No,
I'm really
no,
game orientated. You dig what I'm talking
no.
about? So it's like, man, I could pick up on shit because I'm very perceptive. You dig what I'm talking about? So man,
Right.
I don't even look, man. I used to sit here and be like, I was trying to put this motherfucker on. Man, I did that shit to young cats, man. And also stupid shit. Like, man, why I'm trying to tell this nigga to pimp? This nigga ain't got a pimp bone in his motherfucking body, man. You know what I'm talking about? This motherfucker might have 3 hoes over here. All that shit. You smell me, but this nigga ain't no pimp though. Because you know why? He don't have no values that a pimp have though. You know what I'm talking about? This shit come off belief, man. Not hustle, none of that other shit. This is belief. You believe that you make the moves you make off of your own beliefs on where you going, which all comes from your values. Point blank, period. It can't anybody that want to sit here and just want to be a pimp because they want to hustle and get some money, that ain't no pimp, man. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, pimps pimp because they know why they pimping. You know what I'm talking about? They believe in why they pimping. You dig what I'm talking about? All that other shit, man. Everybody sit here and just look at this shit about some bread. This ain't about the bread, homie. This is about how you feel about your ism in general. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, man. I mean, that's my perspective. Shit.
Look, look, and I totally agree with you, right? And that's the thing. Like I say, we be doing this shit. Ain't nothing. Look on the outside on the track in a circle on the blade. I done heard way more outlandish shit than this shit. We be, you know what I'm saying? You hear a whole bunch of crazier shit than this. But the thing
Right.
is that kind of shows, kind of shows where people's been and what they, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like, how far and dark and deep do you think the host mind goes?
But look what
You
they
see,
going off of though. You gotta see
why?
that's the thing. So,
Right.
cats is sitting here, man, and these hoes is going off. I mean, we gotta really look at the shit. These hoes is going off of. I just had a hoe tell me she don't want to choose me because I ain't got dreads and face tattoos.
Wow.
I mean, these hoes is going and they young. I mean, all of it. Anybody that's been in the game long enough know, man. We want to get some fresh work. We want to build a bitch up like a Mrs. Potato Head, man. You know what I'm talking about,
Right.
and not have to sit here and go through all that extra shit she had before us. But look what they are exposed to now, and this is our fault, I think. You know what I'm talking about? I feel like we are sitting here and we is letting these cats get too much game from us. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
And that's why the game getting fucked up. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, man, we want to, as all of us could sit here and complain about how the game fucked up, but really it's our fault. You
There
know what
we
I'm talking
go.
about? Shit, you know what I'm
Now,
talking about, man?
let me
We
add
letting
to
this
this.
shit happen. And if we don't
And
get
let me
together,
add this.
if we don't get together to fix this shit, it's gonna keep going on, bro. On my pivot.
And let me add this to you, right? Look, now let me add this. I agree with everything. And let me even take a step further and add this, right? I was thinking the other day, Big, I said, you know what? Things that's going on now, right, have been going on. It's just that because it's social media, then things are being more exposed and this and that. Like I still feel like, you know what I'm saying, people were still breaking, doing all the girlfriend, boyfriend, that shit been happening. And if anything, they were just keeping it more of a secret. Back then, see that's it's because social media, or it's because it's, you know what I'm saying, people, it's how, things are being able to be exposed, as far as like what we would say is not in etiquette with the game, is what I'm saying. However, you know, the ages and, you know what I'm saying, generations before us, I feel for sure they were doing a lot of you know, basically they probably wasn't practicing what they was preaching.
No, but that's been social media just made it
That's what I'm
easier.
saying.
You dig what I'm talking about?
Right. But all go ahead.
No,
But I guess
I'm
that's what I'm
just
saying.
saying though.
Okay.
Even back when this shit was just
I
focused on
feel
the concrete, it wasn't that easy
but
for these motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm talking about?
for as
So
far as that. But what I'm
it was
saying, is this though, Slim. I think, do you think that this newer generations, right, that we're getting the blame, okay, for fucking shit up that was already fucked up? It's just been exposed due to social media as well. So
but
social media
it
worked and then
wasn't.
fucked up a whole bunch of shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, but it wasn't like that, P. Like, you gotta
Right,
understand. We letting these motherfuckers get in easier. I feel
right,
like, man, we should work a little harder, man, on who we accept. You know what I'm talking about? Even
right,
when we sit here and chop it, you know what I'm talking about? And I feel like, just like this, I feel like social media is an opening door to let motherfuckers in that don't but fucking belong. You know what I'm
right,
talking about? I'm really outside with my shit. You feel me? Like, I'm really a pimp. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm like, man, all of a sudden, everybody a pimp, huh? Now this bitch is a hoe. Who is she? What? Uh, now, because the nigga that thought he was a pimp that wasn't no pimp from the beginning let the hoe in and whoop 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 all this. Now everybody pimping and hoeing. Come on, I know for myself, man. I live on a whole different planet. I talk a whole different language. I move in a whole different fashion, man. You do what I'm talking about? Compared to these squares. You know what I'm saying? So for everybody trying to act like they got something in common with me, no, you don't. So stop acting like it, man. You know what I'm talking about? So man, I just feel like, man, back when MySpace popped up and this that's what I remember, man. You know what I'm talking about, this shit started getting fucked up. You dig what I'm talking about? Shit, man.
right.
Yeah, man. So that's just my personal opinion though, Jack. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, man. I'm 43 years old. I ain't know, I ain't the oldest motherfucker pimp, man, but I've been in this game long enough to know the fuck I'm
Hey,
talking about.
Slim, top of it, P. Top of it, P. Blessings to you, man. Top of it, man.
Top of it, church.
Yeah, man.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna, I'm
nah,
gonna be
hey.
quiet and let somebody else talk, man.
Nah, I just want to say something. Look, I just want to chime back in, right? Because you said something that I halfway agree with. You say it's our fault, and I
It
disagree.
is.
Niggas like me, you, Shove, niggas like the real pimps that's really smashing and standing, you feel me, coming outside and stand down for this shit and pimping according to the rules and regulations of the game and shit. It ain't our fault by a long shot. Nigga, it ain't none of our fault. You know what I'm saying? And then, like you said, it's social media because, like you say, back in y'all day or when y'all niggas was really, you know what I'm saying, 15, 20 years ago, it wasn't no social media. And then, like Shove said, niggas was more secretive about it. You know why niggas was secretive about it? Because all the real pimps was pimping on these square ass niggas too. Whenever these square ass niggas came around, all the pimps was running these niggas off, chopping the fuck out these niggas, making these niggas feel so motherfucking uncomfortable around some real authentic and respectable and reputable pimps that these niggas didn't want to come around. And if these niggas did have any type of square faggot shit going on, these niggas did not want to let it hit the fan because they, you know
Thank
what? They knew they was gonna get ran the fuck off the
thank
nearest blade, nigga, and wasn't gonna be able
thank
to come back for a
Thank
long
you.
ass time until they did some pimping about their
Thank you,
motherfucking
man.
self. You dig what I'm saying?
Thank you.
And so
Motherfucking
that's
thank
the
you, man.
difference. That's the difference. But
That's the truth.
but nowadays though, right? Like you say, it's social media, and it's so much of it going on social media that motherfuckers get the wrong impression and start to think that this shit is okay because they look left, they see it going on. They look right, they see it going on. They look up, they see it going on. They look down, they see it going on. So as they walking straight, they gonna think I could still do that going straight too. You dig what I'm saying? They see it everywhere they look on social media. It's in their face, faggot shit, square shit, all the shit that's not in accordance with the game. And so it's like all the wrong shit is being glorified. All the wrong shit is being highlighted. You dig what I'm
Hey,
saying? But
hey,
I
you
do
just
agree
said the
with you as
realest shit
far
right
as
now. What you just said right
nah,
now, hey, what you just said, all the wrong shit getting glorified. And why you think
all
these
the wrong
hoes?
shit.
Yeah, and that's why these hoes out here thinking that shit's okay. And then we
P, I'm
complain.
on the blade right now. Look, I'm on the blade right now. I see a badass bitch. I'm talking about so much potential. You know, I'm talking about easily look like easily a $500,000 a year, bitch. You know what I'm
I
talking about?
just
You know what I'm
woke
talking
back
about?
up and I just woke
If
back
Hey,
up
not
that's
a
and
probably
shit.
my
million,
And matter of
instrument
fact,
if
let me
too.
not a
Go
if
ahead,
not
Scott.
a
put
meal
my let me
ticket a
put my
year,
clothes
I'm
on
talking
before I
about
go. I'm about to go to the play, right? Yeah, I just woke
look,
back up.
sexy ass bitch walking up and down with a cup of yak in her hand though, P. Pretty
Uh,
ass bitch. Pretty ass bitch walking up and down the blade with a cup of yak in her hand though, P.
oh no, that's not her.
Oh wow,
And
wow.
so I pull up on the bitch. I'm trying to
Hey,
see,
but she
bitch. I
think,
know it
but
ain't
you
no
know
real
what? She
pimping
think
in your
it's okay
situation,
though.
though, bitch. You dig what I'm saying? Because it feels some real.
But she think that's okay though. She like, yeah, that's okay. Hey,
The
it's
thing
fucked
is,
up when they
bitches.
don't even know when they wrong, man. That's like you know if a hoe been around some pimping or not, man. People
Oh
don't
God,
go.
man. The thing is, it's that why you in this for? Like, what are you in this for? Some is just in here for, you know what I'm saying, some clothes, you know what I'm saying, some money, you know what I'm saying, nothing to do with the money, just to say they got money, you know what I'm saying. And some is just in here not even knowing, you know what I'm saying, they in the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying. They just woke up one day like, oh shit, I'm a hoe, I'm on the blade, you know what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
it's
that's
it's
what.
all type of confusion.
That's really what it is because everybody want to look at it as a hustle.
He
I mean,
thought she was a
let's
girlfriend
look at
at first.
everything going on just in life right now. On how niggas is getting niggas are scammers now. You know, what I'm talking about we got all these scammers and we got motherfucker now. Everybody just want to look for a dollar, so they see the ism. They're like, oh shit, hold on,
Mm-hmm.
man. Let me be a part of this. These motherfuckers ain't doing no pimping now. They ain't because they don't have real belief and values behind they what they call trying to do some pimping. They just trying to get a bag, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, come on, bro. Like I'm an honest cat. I could never be a scammer. You know what I'm talking about? I could never sit here and try to. I believe in karma. So I would never sit here and fuck off on another motherfucker bread or do some shit like that if he didn't deserve it. You know what I'm talking
That
about?
part.
That's just me though. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm just like, man, cats gotta have belief behind their shit. And what a lot of us don't understand too, man, if you don't dig deep within yourself, you don't even know what the fuck you pimping for. You know what I'm talking about? Do you even know why you even doing
For
anything?
real.
You know what I'm talking about? Like shit, how the fuck you supposed to give a bitch a plan when you don't even know your own plan, man? You
Why
know
you
what I'm talking
pimping?
about?
Because I'm good at
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Yeah, oh, I got the
Why
bitch
you pimping? Because my uncle told me to do it.
right. That type of shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like, man, you gotta dig. How you gonna sit here and explain anything to the bitch, man, when you don't even know about your motherfucking self?
Why
Shit.
you pimping? Because a bitch gave me some money.
Uh-huh. I heard this was going on right now, man. Shit, I
Oh
heard this is
God.
what's up. Fuck out of here,
I
Not
can't,
knowing
I
if they
can't
really
tell you,
want to or not.
I can't tell you why I'm pimping, but I can tell you why I'm a pimp on you, bitch.
dude.
So look,
I'm gonna
that's
tell
a
you,
cold
man. Like
situation, P,
I wrote
because
like I
look,
wrote in my book. I said, man, it don't even to me, and this is just my perspective. To me, it don't even matter what kind of relationship you in. If you could, because I don't. I mean, if you got you a hoe, ain't a square relationship, but it is a relationship. Period. You know what I'm talking about? So you sit here and you can have a business relationship, a square relationship, a people hard relationship. But if y'all don't share the same values, you always gonna hit a fork in the road. So it's up to the pimping man to sit here and know what this bitch is really hoeing for. You know what I'm talking
Mhm.
about? See, too many cats sit out here and go off assumptions. Oh, this bitch, I'm just gonna assume this bitch want this or all that shit. If you don't dig deep within that bitch, man, to see what she want, come on, man. You doing this shit for
now,
nothing. Cause that bitch doing it
now
for
what?
nothing. You know what I'm talking about?
Now, now
Yeah.
look, I know exactly what you're saying, and that goes by to when, like what he's saying, when I was speaking on values. See, if y'all could really understand what he's saying, right? He's saying this. You don't know. We don't know what them hoes is paying us for. See, what's valuable to one bitch might not be valuable to the next, and
Thank
value
you.
ain't money. And
Hey,
value ain't money. See, you would like to think she's coming to pay your pimping, right? But she might pay you just because,
she love you.
she likes hearing you read the newspaper in the morning for some shit, right? So if that's what's valuable to her, you know, what I'm saying, you better be a news subscription paper reading motherfucker then. You see what I'm saying? Now, somebody, well, that's not pimping. Well, if whatever that newspaper readings are doing to help, you know, elevate her mind or keep her spirits better, right? She could be a better woman throughout the day while she's engaging in the work of prostitution. See, then that's fine. How come that's not pimping in that sense, right? So, but what he's saying is value. See, what's
It
valuable,
is
and sometimes we
valuable,
gotta let this whole know what's valuable with us because, and that's the game.
but
Giving the bitch. Go
that's
ahead, go ahead,
what's
go ahead.
really gonna get us or get anybody ahead in any kind of circumstance, man. You get what I'm talking about? So, but you know
Right.
what? Now that I want to bring something up that you said earlier before you had let me tap in because I heard you say something like I believe that was you that if the bitch don't literally sell her ass, she ain't doing no hoeing. I
No, no,
completely
no. I know. I didn't say
disagree.
that. No,
Oh,
no.
I
I know.
thought,
I didn't
oh,
say
that
that.
must
I
have been
said,
somebody else then,
yeah, no, yeah. I
because I
was
don't
saying
believe
there's a
in that.
hoe have to only engage in prostitution to be a hoe. Like that's what I said. Because you only have to be
Yeah,
doing
because
prostitution.
it's up to us, you know, it's up to us to just teach the bitch to break a trick, man. I mean, the bitch ain't got to sell her ass to break a trick. I'm sure we all know that. You know what I'm talking about? So it's just about, you know, really gaming the bitch. You know what I'm talking about? So I just, yeah. So maybe I had a misunderstanding about that. I wanted to bring it up, but I wasn't on the thing. So you feel me?
No, I know what you mean, but
Yeah.
even still, then, right? So, like how you said, break on a trick, right? Now, could we take it a step further and be like, well, also, it's up to us to teach the bitch that the trick is it just, you know, the guy named John who's asking you for a suck and fuck? That the trick is the work. The trick could be the basketball owner. You know what I'm saying? The trick could be your way of getting, you know, like that's the whole point. Because that's my thing. Is it game just within the game? Are we trying to just, you know, is the goal to just teach the bitch everything that we can regarding on how she can break a trick as far as a man that's dealing with her for sexual or
No,
whatever that type of shit.
I don't think that it should even be sexual. I think it should be strategic myself
But
because
only dealing with a man that wants to pay for her company or
no,
like
I'm
in the
saying that
world
we
in the sense.
always know
Go
when
ahead,
a
go ahead.
bitch first come in, yeah, we know how to go ahead and put the bitch down and do this and do that. But man, if we sit here and realize that we got a good bitch and we can game her, as long as that bitch is getting some more game from the pimping, let's keep it strategic. You know what I'm talking about? Put that bitch up, man. Look, I'll put a bitch in a square job and have her break the boss
You know
for
what I'm
a
saying?
million.
Okay, now
You
that's
know
what I'm
what I'm talking
now
about?
see, now that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Now,
man.
and that would take game, right?
That's the
Exactly.
That
game or the pimp.
that a square could understand.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying, man. A lot of motherfuckers
That's the
just feel like it's a
that's
certain
the
kind of way, man. When it's pimping, it's really pimping, man.
that's
You
what
know, a
I'm
lot of cats
saying.
don't understand, man, everything behind that. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, man. You know, even me myself, man. Look, I could be homeless. I would never be. Look, man. I'll never sit here and let myself be homeless and be fucked off because I own businesses. You know, like
That part.
shit. I done been the president. I'm like, yeah, and everybody goes, "Oh, nigga, you ain't." You know. Yeah, I used to say all that shit, but you know, everything that I motherfucking do, man. First of all, you'll never see me with a square bitch, man. You know what I'm talking about? And you never motherfucker see here and don't know I got a plan, man. You know, everything I do, even towards any kind of business I run, man, and that shit came from the game. You know what I'm talking about? Like, and that shit, man. And man, every angle of it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm blessed to be who I am. And I don't always do the best and all that shit, you feel me? But every move I make came from the game. Everything that I apply to anything come from the game, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
But that's just me. You dig what I'm talking about? Shit, matter of fact, I gotta get my ass. Let me get my ass up, man. I don't woke. Look, I woke up and got all this shit. I ain't even got dressed shit. I gotta get to the blade right now.
I'm
Sound like
on
some
one
pimping to
right
me.
now, man,
uh,
but not one that my toes is on. Just seeing how it's looking over here. You know.
Well, what part of the globe you on, Church?
So I'm in that Cali right now.
Where? What part?
LA.
What you on that?
Well,
I'm trying to see that thing behind you. What you on? I'm trying to
on
see
that
where you
W.
at. Are you on Western?
I ain't want to say it out loud, man.
Oh,
But
my bad. Shit. My bad, Pete.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How that shit looking though?
Regular.
Yeah.
It ain't. You see, I'm on here, not in the good shape.
You ain't been fucking with that Mona at all?
Huh?
You don't be going out to that Pomona at all, man. That's
I
you.
keep hearing about it. I've been there. I ain't gonna lie. On me, I've been out there twice. You know what I'm saying? And it looked like every time I hit it, the window wasn't all that good. I ain't set it down yet. I was going to, but just looking how it looked, I'm like, I feel like this is one of those have her in the room and play the internet type. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
nah, man. That's an outside thing. That's a daytime one too.
Or daytime. I
Yeah,
would hit it
no,
at night.
it's daytime and nighttime. I mean, really, but that's
Okay.
the only reason. Like, when I slide that way, I fuck with it because it's like it's a 24-hour thing. You know what I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about? So that's why I like. Where you see where you at, right? That shit don't even open up till like 2, 3 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Shit, all right, no, all that shit. So that's why I like it out when I just Pomona, man, because it's like anytime and shit. If you
That
just
part.
dealing with the concrete.
Yeah, when I was out there, I was like, I seen it. I knew I could have made some money, but I was just like, you know what? It's certain blades I like more personally, but I never really gave it a fair
Yeah,
chance.
you fuck
I ain't
with
gonna
what
lie.
you do. You fuck with what works for you, man. You know what I'm talking about?
That part.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's how you supposed to do it, though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Hell yeah.
Matter of
Yeah,
fact, I just got the text that I got some that's out here right now. They finished doing what they was doing, so let me move around before people
I
think
know
I'm
that's
over here
right. I'm about to.
babysitting.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to get off this shit my damn self.
Don't go pick them up. Don't go pick them up. You better have them up for them walk. They walk somewhere
Oh
else.
yeah.
Shit.
Oh
No,
yeah.
okay.
What you
What
say,
time is
Peter?
it?
About
All right.
4:14. I'm
That's
gonna have
it.
them out here
Don't
till
pick them up. I
about
should be trying since I don't try to teach nothing. God damn. You know what I'm saying? Shit. This shit crazy.
I
I'll
need,
stay
I
on the
need, I
line and
need
make
something
sure.
fresh, man. I'm about to go get my ass outside. I just waited for a minute. Look, I've been on the motherfucker. Look, damn near 70. I don't do drugs. I've been on 72 hours binge, damn near no sleep. I had to get me
Mhm.
a pimp nap in, man. Shit, I'm just now, and a pimp can't sleep, man, when he don't feel right, man. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm
No,
like,
for real.
let me get my ass right back up, man. I'm surprised I've been on this shit this long, shit. But I needed some, what? I ain't gonna lie, I needed some motherfucking inspiration and shit.
That's
Yeah,
all it
much
takes.
love.
Still sharpen steel, you know.
Yeah, man, I like shit.
No,
Okay,
but
I'm gonna
they
go
think he
ahead,
always
hop in
say,
the whip, man. Go ahead and turn on my pimp pop and room
Mm.
around this motherfucker. Shit.
For real.
Oh, and everything. But shit, man, I'm a sign off here, man. Y'all peace safe, man. It
All
was a
right, peace
all right,
pleasure
out.
figure
popping
slim.
it with y'all peace, man. You feel me?
Yep.
Okay, much love.
All right,
All right.
then, man. Y'all peace safe, church, man.
All right. That motherfucking part. You know, man.
Yeah,
So,
man. So,
where's all the what's it called? The gameless square bitches that be on the live that's looking for some ism, man. Where they at, man? Where's the ones that trying to, you know what I'm saying, fuck what Sosa got going on, you know what I'm saying?
oh, yeah, they all in there. They in the club and sit there. Where y'all at? Where y'all at?
Where y'all
You know
at,
what I'm
man?
saying? Reach for the feet. Listen, like I say, you know, um, yeah,
That part, man.
yeah. You know, it's like, and that's the thing about the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's people like game, right? We have to understand game is knowledge. We can't assume that when somebody's saying game, they automatically talking about the pimping and hoeing, even a pimp or a hoe. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
It's like if ism spell ISM in a dictionary, right? But then for slang we do ISM. Okay, now game. If within the game, we talking about knowledge or just community, you know what I'm saying, communicating, whatever. And our word for knowledge is game. You see
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Like,
It's our lingo.
right, that's what I'm saying. But see, sometimes people like, you know, sometimes people don't see game within the game. When it's game in the game, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing.
Hmm.
Because because um, you know, then they say knowledge is power. You know, and that's the thing. You know, maybe some people don't do enough thinking. You know what I'm saying? Maybe people don't. You know, you just one. You know, narrow mind. Because the thing is if there's no top, ain't nobody really say this is what it is.
That part.
Now we can, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, what's been happening before us and this and that, you know? But then who taught them? Who taught, you know what I'm saying? That's why when I said, you know, remember what I was saying? There ain't no Jesus in the game. There ain't no Jesus. There ain't no one that you could look as an example and say, oh, what would Pippin do? But like, as far as like, you know, a specific person, a living example,
Hmm.
there's not that. There's only conviction. There's the God in you that let you know if you're doing something off. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say if it's in you, it's by instinct. Ooh, there you go. Instinctually, you will know. Instinctually, you'll feel conviction if you're doing something unpatriotic, right? And instinctually, you will, you know, lead yourself to, you know, the wild, right? That you need to be in order to thrive.
Exactly. Like they say, when we first born, as newborns, we know how to swim. You know what I'm
Well, I didn't
saying?
know that.
Or hold our, not my fault, hold our breath underwater. When we first born, we know how to hold our breath
Oh, because
underwater.
we're in the womb, huh, for that long.
Hmm. It's the instinct.
Right. And you know what? And that's it. So my thing is, you know, okay, like, you know, we need to make the game better. We need to, you know what I'm saying, you know, see if we could save or whatever, right? Well, it seemed like the first thing you would do is let's diagnose the problem.
Exactly.
You know, you can go to the doctor, and if you don't tell him where it hurts, you know what I'm saying, he has what's gonna take longer for him to help. So
Hmm.
that's why he say, where is it hurt? You know, where you feeling the pain? You know, so the thing is, you know, somebody could have let's say ear infection or earache, right? And they going, the doctor going, they thinking it's, you know, sticking a Q-tip in the ear, but they didn't realize that they might have had it because of a tooth infection. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so with that it's like so with that it's like that's why questions are asked. You have to ask the question so you don't assume. It gives the person respect of having the knowledge or, you know what I'm saying, the intelligence that you're trying to get out of them. So that's why you ask the question. And it would also do, right? It show, so it's how you say you learn from what not to do. But that's what the questions do too. It exposes, it shows how a person's thinking, it shows how they're not thinking, it shows what you see what I'm saying. So sometimes people get, and this is a good lesson, right? Sometimes people confuse questions or the person asking the questions with them not knowing the answer or having, you know what I'm saying, or not understanding. But then, like when it comes to like law, you know what I'm saying? What do lawyers do to win cases? How to write? Only questions. Only questions. Only questions. I can ask one question and see where a person's mind frame is, right? So, so that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes Yeah, I don't know why it does that. That's crazy. Good looking out. G Rich.
What it is, baby?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm blessed, man. Can't complain.
Yeah, what's going on, man? How's it looking like?
It's looking good, man. You know, it's looking
Yeah,
good.
for real. So what's been going on? What's new? Talk to me.
Man, I got a show Sunday in Long Beach, man. See the flyer you posted. Come check the pimping out.
Okay.
Spit the pimping. I've been hitting a couple of them shows with sugar free and shit like that. Just trying to get my shit going
Right.
on the music platform
Now,
right now.
now, when you used to be in the game, right? When you used to be in the game, what what are some lessons that you learned as far? Because I believe that somebody ain't experienced both sides of the game, right? Like, people love all the luxuries and good times, but then are they willing to go through them bad times and in the name of the game? And if they do, you know what I mean? How did they go through them? Did they curse the game afterwards, or did they still stay? You know what I'm saying? What are some lessons that you feel that you could share that you learned in the game from the time that you were in it?
Hey, man, always start things off how you want things to end up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Up top. And always, this is here. This is vital right here. Don't pimp for the crowd, man. You know what I'm saying? Pimp for that paper. I need to be pimping for the crowd out here, man. Trying to look good for the next. And, it's all about the foundation. What can you fall on? What can you stand on?
See, I like how you said that. Now, when you said don't pimp for the crowd, like, okay, for sure it would seem like common sense, but in a sense of, don't pimp for the crowd as far as what, like someone else telling you what's pimping and what's not, or don't be like, what do you mean? Can you get some example?
Like, a lot of times we get out here and try to high sign and pop it and, make it make believe when in reality we need to focus on what's at hand, our motherfucking, this hoe, put a program in this bitch head, giving this bitch a real life, some real life, like, a route. It's like,
Nutrition
stop,
for a brand.
yeah, stop trying
Right.
to hang out and worried about catching up with the next.
So doing it for the show, you know what I'm saying? So
Do
yeah,
it for the
you're so
show.
worried about pimping for your ego instead of worried about giving pimping to that hoe.
Hello,
Right.
hello. The nigga still down and around, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm down right now, but it's just I'm not too like in it for the glory. Well, I'm in it for the glory, but how can I say P? Like, it's a lot out here now, man. You got to be careful with who you around. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm very selective on my crowd, man. Very selective.
Right. No, no, for real, for real. Now, okay, now let me ask you this because, like I said, be like a lot of like, people be in here, but they don't be having full understanding of stuff. Okay, now, how come someone should understand the differences or the the conflicts that come with gang banging and pimping? Like, why you'd have to kind of like make your choice in a sense.
Well, you know,
You know, Everybody gonna be where they from, but you know what I'm saying. But I'm just saying in the sense that when it comes to the game, you
You
know
know,
how
it's Cali, man. It's Cali, really.
right.
You know, I ain't really been too far, but I've been a few places, man. It's really just Cali, man. You know what
That's
I'm
the
saying?
thing. The
Territorial,
culture over here.
yeah, the culture, territorial wise, you know, out here, you know, a lot of, you know, some motherfuckers, you know, chose, and some motherfuckers is so elected. You know what I'm saying? It's a chosen few, man. You hear me? And some niggas is really selected from this shit, really in this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And they'll see a nigga or be around somebody. You hear me?
Yeah.
And think that it's just that easy. You know what I'm saying? It really take years, man, for me to really figure out and find out if this was for me. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, the ups, the downs, the turnarounds. You know what I'm saying? I could just be around when it was all gravy good.
See, I like how you say some chosen and some selected, because
Hello.
some might think, oh, it's the same thing. But then that's why they have the term called select choice. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you could just choose some shit. I'll give me those over there. Like, okay, I want a bunch of like apples or something. Like, well, give me those over there, right? Versus selecting the ones that you. So we're in the game. So you saying that, you know, so so would you say who would do the choosing in this sense? Like some people are chose, meaning oh the bitch making you some money, or there's some people were selected, meaning the game selected you, or like I'm trying to put it in a metaphor like that. You know what I mean? Like some people are chose, some are selected.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Like
The
from the
whole do the
game.
choosing. The whole do
Oh,
the choosing. The game selects, you know what I'm talking about? The official opponent, you know what I'm saying, I'm playing this motherfucker because a lot of times the motherfucker jump into basketball. Yeah, I want to play basketball. I'm a football player, but you ain't in the Hall of Fame though. You ain't getting the motherfucking trophies. You ain't getting the, you know what I'm saying, the rings. You ain't hear me? Yeah, some niggas just be in the game on the sideline. Bench warmers, man.
I think so. I think selective more like spiritual, right? Like being selected is you kind of have no choice.
Yeah,
Like see, like being see, yeah.
yeah,
I mean, you
yeah.
have a choice, but could go a lot of different ways. But I think that's see, yeah. Because he being selected is like I didn't ask to do this.
Hello,
Being chose is like you made yourself available.
hello,
Oh,
hello.
see, I like that because, and that goes back to what I'm saying. The game being more spiritual or religion based than like the game, because I feel like, if it's really in your, if you could really say why you pimping, and I feel like you're not being people say it because you could. It's like you could give reasons. If you ain't been to a point to where you like, I don't know.
But
You know what I'm saying?
but check it
Hey,
out though,
go
B
ahead.
too. You know, check it out. Like how you just said though too. You know, a lot of times we manifest a lot of things that we have going on, bad situations too. You hear me?
Oh,
So
wow.
therefore, you know what I'm saying? When we, you know, how you say when we do choose, because we got the right to choose too, man. When we do choose, we got to make sure we're making the right choices. You hear me? Because a lot of this shit
Right.
comes with manifestation, man. Keep on pimping.
So now you
It don't know
saying
how
don't just
real you
limit,
want to be in this at all.
right? So now what you saying is don't just limit it to just what I was. That's game all the way around. From the game to you to the hoe to the hoe to the trick. You know what I'm saying? No, you wanna select. You wanna select. Chose people. I could go so deep because now it's like this. Your thoughts, like you say, manifest. Okay, so I'm choosing things, but I have to select to only choose from these options. So, okay, I can manifest. I can choose to have anything that I want, but I need to select to only choose from, like the game, for example. Because if I'm, manifesting or want to manifest money, just money, right? Then, and I don't select, then now everything's a free for all. so I could get into a situation that is not as good as I could be in because I just made a choice to manifest money instead of selecting with the choice on average.
Do you think that's the only thing that come with the game though?
Right.
Money?
No, I think that's just a byproduct. That comes with the game, like the dirt come on a car when you drive it for a couple. You know what I'm saying? That's
Hello,
supposed to come.
hello,
Yeah,
hello, hello. So when you lock into more, you know what I'm saying? When you get more locked in, you start to see it. You start to see a lot more.
right, right.
Like what I'm saying is the money. Like I said, it comes like dirt on a car. So therefore, now I see. I can damn near look at. I can look at a whore and see, okay, what type of game she is off top. You hear me?
Yeah,
So therefore, it's like P. When you seeing that, that's the selection part now. You hear me? Because not saying like that, P. It was an honor to be in a nigga presence, man. You hear me? Because you done saved off some good skin, man. You hear me?
oh, what you say? You said what?
It
Yeah,
was
so
an
was it
honor.
what?
It was an honor, man, to be in your presence, man. You hear me? A lot
Oh,
of
bro,
times,
much love.
a lot of times, niggas just hear a nigga, but they don't really see a nigga, man. You hear me?
Right,
And I don't give a fuck about what a nigga saying. It's about what I see, man.
right.
So you know what I'm saying, man. That's what I mean, P. That this shit like a nigga be. You know what I'm saying? Out for one thing, but you gotta know, man. It's a lot that come with it because I don't want to just have it one way. I want to have it every way, my way. You hear me?
That
Right.
part.
Especially knowing that. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's like how you said the game is very spiritual. Cause I know a lot of peeps, man, that I'm talking about that be spitting the game, and then they probably don't be being on the front line with it, but you hear me when niggas on the sideline, man, God this and God that, and me spitting, I'm like, man, well, you know how Pippin Young say, in order to get right with the game, you gotta get right with God, man. You hear me?
No, it's like, and you out there right now. You know what I'm saying, doing your thing. You know, even me and you alike. When we speaking on this type of stuff, it's like, because you two, we were both in situations to where it would only have to have been. I mean, for sure we some people, but during that time, it's like the game was holding us.
Ooh,
It wasn't nothing we could do. And then, like I say, you know how we was doing, even how we were doing it. So even like I said, it's like, and me, so now, so that's where my thoughts are. Even still because of those type of
Baby, you
experiences,
alright?
to where that's how you know. So when you be like, it ain't for the show, it ain't for you have to select. See, a lot of people don't understand that. They don't understand. I was telling somebody, the game might not give you the next level of knowledge that you need until you've been through a certain level of something. You see what I'm saying?
hey, that's facts. But see, 2P, some motherfuckers they ain't built for
Keep
that,
walking
man.
on this back street. Hey,
They ain't gonna do that.
unlock your phone.
They ain't go through that, P.
Go to the Instagram. Put
You
Cito
hear me?
Sosa.
And trying to remix some shit. Trying to remix, do some Jermaine Dupri. So deaf. You hear me on the nigga? But
Right.
look, hey P, I gotta get back with you, man.
Okay. Okay, bro. Thank you. I'll talk to you
I'm gonna
soon.
check back in after I do this little quick little call real quick.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna come back so soon.